Monona police were able to reunite a man with his dog after a scare on the Yahara River this week.
And protesters gathering outside the home of a person of interest tonight in the missing person case of Gabby Petito as the investigation takes another turn.
And later, under the Friday Night Lights, highlights and scores, it's week 5 of the high school football season. The final drive, moments away, right now at 10. And thanks for joining us tonight. Acts of quick thinking and bravery were on full display Tuesday night in an effort to try and save man's best friend.
Brad Hamilton has more on how the Monona police and community members joined together to rescue a dog trapped underneath a pier on the Yahara River.
Well, it was at this pier right behind me where Monona police arrived, knowing that a dog was in deep trouble. What happened next is nothing short of heroic.
Otis, come here, buddy. Hey, come here.
The depth of the Yahara River was unpredictable and dangerous. The skies were just getting darker by the minute, and Tim Kenny knew that time was running out to save his dog Otis. And a 911 call to Monona police was their only option to try and rescue their 1-year-old lab who was trapped under a pier after jumping out of the family's boat and into the water.
We made the call. They flew down here like you wouldn't believe. They took care of the issue.
Monona police knew that time was of the essence. They quickly determined that the best way to get Otis out was through the pier, and Kenny could only watch and hope that his best friend Otis would be okay.
I was emotional, very emotional. I didn't know if he was going to get out or not. He was stuck underneath there. I didn't know if something was wrapped around his neck.
Otis, come on. There we go. Good boy.
Thankfully, a team effort ended in success. Kenny says that moment of being reunited with Otis is unmatched. And he says it's all thanks in part to the rescue efforts by the 2 responding officers.
The Monona Police Department did an awesome job, and I thank them up and down, the whole crew.
We're here for you when you need us, and we want to be there. And the officers that responded, they represent the best of us.
Kenny says that Otis was a little shaken up in the aftermath, but is really doing well today. Reporting right here in Monona, Brad Hamilton, News 3 Now.
Oh, those labs. Good effort by that crew. New tonight, we're seeing some of the damage left behind after an early morning storm up in northwestern Wisconsin. This video from Hudson, right on the St. Croix River. The squall line hit the area just before sunrise. Wind gusts reported as strong as 60 miles an hour. The wind ripped the roof off of a pavilion there. That debris then slammed into the front of a library. The roofing shattered most of the windows there. Luckily, most of the inside of the library remained intact.
And let's get a look at our certified most accurate forecast now. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting last night, that line of storms that moved through Minnesota and Iowa, but it really fizzled once it got just across the St. Croix and Mississippi rivers into Wisconsin. Time lapse from the WISC Skycam looking off toward the east showed clear skies early this morning. And see that line of clouds? That's what's left over from that squall line that swept through Minnesota. By the time it got to us, there was just a line of clouds and not even any precipitation. And then we had some clouds build up this afternoon and a couple of scattered showers, but even then skies started to clear as we headed towards sunset. There's all the severe weather reports, and you can see around Hudson, multiple trees down, Roberts and far northwestern Wisconsin, same thing, but that was it for the severe weather. It pretty much fizzled once it got beyond there, and then those storms regenerated this afternoon, moved into parts of northeastern Illinois, and those storms are falling apart tonight. We got warm this afternoon. Here in Madison, we hit 82. Kenosha hit 92. To the north and west, temperatures stayed in the 70s. Right now, Black River falls down to 41. Madison at 60. Janesville still at 72. But as those dew point temperatures drop, those temperatures will fall off rapidly tonight. So I'm looking for a low of 47 with clear skies later on tonight. Tomorrow is sunny and mild with a high of 77. Will be even warmer for Sunday. I'll have your full forecast in just a few minutes.
The second suspect wanted in connection to a quadruple homicide where 4 bodies were found in an abandoned SUV in northwestern Wisconsin has turned himself in. 38-year-old Antoine Suggs surrendered to police in Gilbert, Arizona, which is a Phoenix suburb. The second suspect, 56-year-old Darren McWright, was arrested earlier this week in St. Paul, Minnesota. This all comes after a farmer in Dunn County, that's about 30 miles northwest of Eau Claire, spotted an abandoned SUV in a cornfield on Sunday. 4 bodies were inside, 2 men and 2 women, all of whom are from Minnesota.
New tonight, a Southern California jury making their ruling in the Robert Durst murder trial.
We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Robert Durst, guilty of the crime of first-degree murder of Susan Berman.
The 78-year-old millionaire real estate heir is now convicted of killing his friend Susan Berman nearly 40 years ago. Berman murdered just hours before she was supposed to talk to investigators about the disappearance of Durst's first wife. Developing tonight in a national story that's gotten a lot of attention this week, the man who police have identified as a person of interest in the disappearance of Gabby Petito is now missing himself. A family attorney confirmed tonight the whereabouts of Brian Laundrie are currently unknown. Laundrie is the fiance of Petito, who was reported missing after police say Laundrie returned home alone from a cross-country road trip that they went on together.
The U.S. military admitted today that a drone strike killed innocent Afghan civilians after initially claiming it hit ISIS-K targets. Today, CENTCOM Commander General Frank McKenzie said after an investigation, it is now clear that the military intelligence was tragically wrong.
I offer my profound condolences to the family and friends of those who were killed. This strike was taken in the earnest belief that it would prevent an imminent threat to our forces and the evacuees at the airport. But it was a mistake, and I offer my sincere apology.
The Pentagon is considering making reparation payments to the families of the victims, but military officials acknowledge that may be challenging since there are no longer U.S. resources on the ground in Afghanistan. At the U.S. Capitol, they are on high alert one day before supporters hold a much-anticipated rally for those arrested in connection with the January 6th riots. Temporary fences are up around the Capitol and Supreme Court until Sunday. Cameras are in place, and all available staff will be working. Also, law enforcement officers from across Washington, D.C., Maryland, and Virginia will be on site to assist. U.S. Capitol Police say they're most concerned about the potential of clashes between protesters and counter-protesters. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin has approved a request for 100 members of the National Guard to be on standby if needed.
A Madison police officer is on administrative leave after a video circulating online allegedly showed the officer engaging in sexual activity inside a squad car. According to a release from the police department, they became aware of the video yesterday afternoon. Madison Mayor Satya Rhodes Conway says it's a matter they're taking very seriously. She says, quote, "The incident is under investigation, and I support Chief Barnes in his efforts to be proactive and transparent as possible while holding MPD officers to the highest standards." And two Uw-Madison students escaped a dangerous situation last night with only a trespassing ticket. Police were called to the 500 block of West Wash. When they got there, they found two people, later identified as UW students, climbing a construction crane. They were originally observed hanging from it, doing pull-ups. Both of them then tried to climb higher to avoid being seen by officers, but then came down when the fire department arrived. Well, check this out. We all know it's illegal, of course, to drink and drive, but the California Highway Patrol wants to remind everyone it's also illegal to drink and self-drive. A DUI suspect taken into custody overnight after apparently using her Tesla in a self-driving autopilot mode. The car hit a right shoulder wall on the freeway and kept going, alerting authorities there was an unconscious driver on board. Troopers tried to pull the Tesla over, but the only way they could stop the pursuit was to perform a pit maneuver. The self-driving vehicle then stopped itself automatically. The driver was then arrested.
New developments tonight in the booster shot debate. An influential FDA advisory panel has soundly rejected a plan to offer Pfizer COVID booster shots to most Americans. The vote was 16-3 in opposition. Over several hours today, members of the panel and outside experts expressed frustration that Pfizer has provided such little data on the safety of the extra dose. The panel did, however, endorse booster shots only for Americans 65 and older or those who are at high risk for severe disease. A study of all three vaccines in the U.S. finds the Moderna version is the most effective, but not by a lot. The CDC led the nationwide study here. Moderna's vaccine provided 93% protection against hospitalization to Pfizer's 88%. Johnson & Johnson's vaccine comes in third, but still provides more than 70% protection against hospitalization.
Downtown Madison's large Halloween celebration is being canceled for the second straight year, again due to the pandemic. Today, the city announced it will not host Freak Fest as local health officials are still worried about the spread of the Delta variant and rising case numbers. There's no public health mandated ban or limits on public gatherings, but officials are still urging caution for anyone planning to go out. If you're planning to take a trip to the Capitol building, be sure to check out a new permanent item on display in Madison. This afternoon, the Capitol dedicated a chair for Wisconsin soldiers missing in action and also prisoners of war. The third Friday of every September is POW MIA Recognition Day. The Capitol was filled with veterans and those in military uniform to attend the dedication this afternoon. Organizers say there are about 1,500 missing Wisconsin service members members from World War II and on. The national total is more than 82,000. Madison Community Foundation today starting the work to plant hundreds of trees at Lunny Lake Farm County Park. They say as the emerald ash borer has wreaked havoc on our trees in our parks and neighborhoods, they're hoping to mitigate some of the damage by planting a legacy forest made up of more than 280 trees. They'll also be planted at McCarthy, Token Creek, Goodland, Mendota, and Camrock County parks. Still ahead tonight, the UW announcing a major investment in the future of its computer science program.
Plus, a busy night for high school football. The final drive has all the scores and highlights. Next.
Crazy Lenny's fall clearance sale.
Fat Tire e-bikes, gravel, snow, hunting, $2,400. Nope, on sale for $1,400.
This $1,900 e-bike, 40-mile range, just $880.
At Lenny's fall clearance.
Fall, the best riding months of the year.
Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021 is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course lunch starting at $15 and a 3-course dinner starting at $25, featuring wine and more. Don't miss Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021, starting September 19th through the 24th. For participating restaurant menus and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Supporting sponsor, E&J Gallo Winery.
Denny's now has Benny's. Not just one, but many. It's the classic Benedict's plus 2 twists, so we really must insist that you try 1, 2, or all 3 of our Bennies. See you at Denny's.
Just outside of a town called Basic is Basic Lake, where families gather together for some basic fun. And if you have the 2021 Nissan Rogue with 5 drive modes, you can climb above Basic and find a trail where no one else goes. The 2021 Nissan Rogue. Anything but basic.
Get 0% financing for up to 72 months on 13 models, or save up to $4,262 on select models.
You protected our rights, preserved our freedom. You may have even risked your life for us. Now, it's our turn to fight for you. Your local Wisconsin emergency, energy, and housing assistance providers and the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund reward the service of our veterans with rental and energy support in their time of crisis. Apply today to get the fresh start you've earned.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Crazy Lenny's fall clearance sale.
Fat Tire e-bikes, gravel, snow, hunting, $2,400. Nope, on sale for $1,400.
This $1,900 e-bike, 40-mile range, just $880.
At Lenny's fall clearance.
Fall, the best riding months of the year.
Saturday morning, we're watching the latest on COVID-19 cases in Madison area schools and a beautiful weekend ahead for the final official days of summer. But we're tracking a fall light change in your certified most accurate forecast at 5 and 8.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
Welcome back. The UW, with the help of 2 of the university's largest donors, is making a major investment in the future of computer and data sciences.
Today, Chancellor Rebecca Blank and other university leaders announced a $175 million investment to put a brand new facility in for the University School of Computer, Data, and Information Sciences. College also hopes to raise an additional $50 million for the project. The money will be used to build a 300,000 square foot building for the school located across from the Discovery Building, Kitty Corner from Union South and Orchard Street. Construction scheduled to begin in 2023 and wrap up by the end of 24.
The all-civilian crew of SpaceX's Inspiration 4 mission is 2 days into their historic 3-day mission. Yesterday was the crew's first full day in space. According to their social media account, they completed more than 15 orbits around the planet. The fully autonomous capsule they are riding in should fly them 357 miles above Earth. And here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti with a look at our certified most accurate forecast.
Well, here down on the planet, we're looking at a very nice weekend for the last full weekend of summer. 3 things you need to know in the forecast. Look for sunny skies for both tomorrow and Sunday. Warm temperatures will arrive at the end of the weekend and into early next week with high high temperatures in the middle 80s on Sunday and probably low to mid 80s on Monday. And then we'll turn cool for the start of fall beginning on Wednesday. Temperatures drop back into the mid 60s. Nighttime low temperatures could drop into the lower 40s. But the weekend forecast looking very nice. Sunny skies for both tomorrow and Sunday. High 77 tomorrow, 84 on Sunday. Not much in the way of humidity, so it'll be a comfortable warmth. As we check out Doppler track, there were some showers and thunderstorms that have been fizzling out across the Chicago area. A couple of showers trying to develop near the Wisconsin-Illinois state line south of Kenosha. But otherwise, things very quiet across the Midwest. Now, the tropics continue to be active. This is Tropical Storm Odette. Kind of hard to find here. The thunderstorm activity is well to the north and east of the center of circulation, which is kind of in the clear right now. Maximum sustained winds barely a tropical storm force, 40 miles an hour, gusts to 50 miles per hour, moving to the northeast at 10 miles per hour. The forecast from the National Hurricane Center brings it out into the Atlantic Ocean, bypassing the U.S. East Coast, probably bringing some swells along the coast, but other than that, should not be a threat, at least to the United States, as it continues to move out into the northern Atlantic Ocean by the middle of next week. But there's Odette, still dealing with the remnants of Nicholas across the Gulf Coast region, with flash flood watches around the New Orleans area, and then a couple of areas of more development in the southern portions of the Atlantic Ocean that could become named tropical systems over the next couple of days. Here in the Midwest, a taste of summer from Madison southward, where temperatures were in the 80s, to the northwest, temperatures a little more temperate in the 70s. And that's what we'll see for tomorrow. The upper level winds becoming a little more northwesterly, at least for a day. That'll drop temperatures back into the upper 70s, but you can see how the jet stream pushes back to the north across the western part of the country, and that'll warm us up for a couple of more days after that. As we check out the current weather map, there's the cold front that came through. Winds have shifted to the north now, and high pressure is coming in from the west. That'll clear out the skies tonight and give us plenty of sunshine for tomorrow. Many locations already seeing temperatures in the 40s up in northern Wisconsin, still around 60 here in Madison. But as we look at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, looking for below normal temperatures in that time period, and that's mainly because of the temperatures toward the middle and latter part of next week. But precipitation expected to be below normal across much of the country, as the weather pattern looks to be pretty quiet for much of next week. So for tomorrow, look for sunny skies, high temperature at 77 degrees with a nice easterly breeze, and the 7 to 10 day forecast, 84 on Sunday. Some thunderstorms, especially Monday afternoon with a high of 83. Cooler on Tuesday as the showers come to an end in the morning. And then notice after that, temperatures much more comfortable, although it will be a little cool for the start of fall on Wednesday.
Welcome to week 5 of the final drive. I'm filling in for sports director Zach Hanley tonight. Now this week we've got some great conference matchups and plenty of unbeaten teams looking to extend those win streaks, so let's get to it. Madison Memorial quickly turned things around after the first game of the season. The Spartans have racked up 3 straight wins, 2 of those being on the road. Well, back at Mansfield Stadium tonight, where the Spartans look to keep the streak alive against undefeated and ranked Sun Prairie. Well, right out of the gate, Memorial's defense limits Sun Prairie's passing game, so the Cardinals turn to their run game. Instantly makes a difference. Colton Walters out there breaking ankles, a huge gain for the Cards, which they capitalize on. Cortez LeGrand easily finds the end zone, then SP settles in. Addison Ostrenga is going to shake a defender for score number 2 of this game, and the Cardinals roll to a 50-7 win to stay perfect. Now, other scores from the Big 8, Madison Lafollette facing Madison East. Lafollette gets the win 28-18, and Verona beats Beloit Turner 49-21. And here's a cool tidbit. This win marks the 200th win for Verona's head coach, Dave Richardson. Now, Waunakee is a force to be reckoned with. Unbeaten, top-ranked in Division II, a clear reflection of what they do on the field. I mean, the Warriors average over 43 points a game, and they don't make it easy for opponents to score. Defense is only allowed a combined 12 points at home. Tonight, hosting Watertown. Well, in the second half, Waunakee's Quentin Keene with a pump fake and finds Peter James running free on the sideline. Warriors up 20-2. Well, later on, Watertown looking to get their offense going. 4th down, and there's a pack of Warriors in the area. It's picked off by Waunakee's Shea Ducharme. On the Warriors' next possession, Keene fakes it to running back, and he will keep it for himself. He breaks free and goes 18 yards to the house for the score. The Warriors stay perfect on the season. They get the win 40-2. And staying in the Badger Large, DeForest and Beaver Dam meeting tonight. The ranked Norskies stay perfect with a 58-14 win. Both Janesville schools in action tonight. Oregon and Craig. Craig gets the win 35-21. Milton defends home and blanks Parker 17-0. Lodi came into this year wanting to keep their undefeated streak alive from the 2020 season, and they are doing just that. 4-0 and staying put in this week's rankings at number 3. Blue Devils hosting Beloit Turner in a Capital Conference showdown. First quarter, Lodi driving. Keegan Fleshman airs it one out to Eric Lincoln. He gets the nice grab and 1 foot in. Blue Devils deep in Turner territory. Well, a few plays later, Fleshman fakes the handoff and he keeps it. Turner's Camden Combs forces the fumble and Nathan Pisani recovers. Well, on the next possession for Lodi, Jalen Montgomery waits for his blockers, finds a hole. No one's touching him. He takes it to the house for 6. Blue Devils stay perfect on the season. They beat Turner 24-6. And there's nothing like getting a win against a conference rival, especially when it's the first win of the season. New Glarus Monticello edged Prairie du Chien during week 4, hoping to maintain that momentum tonight. And it's a tough task ahead with undefeated Wisconsin Dells coming to town. The Chiefs are putting up some pretty big numbers this season. Well, Dells gets to work early. Braden Buss hands off to Jacob Rockwell. He skirts the defense and takes it to the house for the first score of the game. There's really no stopping him. Well, New Glarus is hanging in this one. Well, they end up coming up with a sick pitch and catch play. AC Strock to Nate Brandis, and New Glarus cuts into the Dells lead. But this one was all Chiefs. They cruise to a 48-13 win. Halfway through the regular season, and Marshall is on cruise control, still holding strong in the Division 5 rankings, and they still have not dropped a game this season. Looking to make it 5 straight dubs at home as they welcome a pretty solid conference opponent, the 3-1 Waterloo Pirates. It's Waterloo lighting up the scoreboard first. Sophomore quarterback Cal Hush feels the pressure, but he's able to hush the home crowd when he finds Trevor Ferrari. Hits him with a floater for the Pirates' first touchdown. Marshall fights back late in the second quarter. Matthew Model charges past the defense and hits pay dirt. This game is a close one. It comes down to the very end. Marshall squeaks out the win 15-14. And that does it for our high school football coverage. Coming up after the break, we head to the collegiate and pro levels. We'll check in with the Badgers, Packers, and Brewers.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
At Star N Bank, we think having choices is important, so you can choose the products that are right for your life. What are you waiting for? Explore the possibilities today at starnbank.com.
Goldman Cars is selling 2018 Subaru Foresters starting only $15,995 or $249 per month.
That's right. Goldman Cars is having a huge sale on 2018 Subaru Foresters starting at $15,995 or $249 per month.
So hurry today and just ask for my daughter, Krista the Pistol Gobin.
Or my dad, Don the Dealman Gobin.
Go to Goldman Cars East or West with over 500 vehicles to choose from.
You gotta go to Goldman, GoldmanCars.com.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you. And you. 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 And you. By offering affordable Medicare plans with special perks just for you. Because we all want a Medicare plan that puts you first.
Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021 is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course lunch starting at $15 and a 3-course dinner starting at $25, featuring wine and more. Don't miss Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021, starting September 19th through the 24th. For participating restaurant menus and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Supporting sponsor, E&J Gallo Winery.
This is Ford Truck Month.
Are you ready for
Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available Pro-Power onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
Tasha, did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip-hop group tag team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, shakalaka, 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 shaka. Scoop, shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Today's the day to go farther with a partner that provides you innovative solutions for your own personal financial future. Explore the possibilities today at starinbank.com.
It's the final homestand of the regular season, and two things could happen for the Brewers tonight. One, finally notch their 90th win, and two, possibly see that magic number adjust. First series of the 10-game homestand is against the Chicago Cubs. Brewers been owning them this season, but not the case tonight. Quiet until the fourth, Cubs bats come alive, and they take a 4-run lead. But what's the one thing the Brewers have said all season? Never count them out. Crew responds to some big hits of their own. Bases loaded for Luis Urias, and he drops one into left center. That'll score two. At last check, the Crew still trailing in the eighth. And the Packers are just days away from several season firsts. Monday is Green Bay's first of 5 primetime matchups, first full-capacity game at Lambeau since 2019, and the first divisional opponent of the season. Detroit returns to Titletown along with former Packer and fan favorite Jamal Williams. This past offseason, Williams signed with the Lions after spending 4 seasons in green and gold, and he might be the opponent come Monday, but he's still admired by his former team.
He is a great teammate, certainly somebody that we miss, but it is, just part of the deal in this league. He's a guy that I got a lot of respect for, a lot of love for. I think if you ask everybody in that locker room, everybody respects him. But, he's the opponent on Monday night, so there's not going to be a lot of love during the game.
Packers will be without one of their key linebackers, Zadarius Smith. He is put on the injured reserve due to a back injury that he's been battling for a bit. He'll be out a minimum of 3 games. Jerry Kelly out on the green this weekend, playing in the Sanford International. That's happening out in Minnesota. Round 1 teeing off today. Kelly is bogey-free with 4 birdies. He finishes the day 4 under and tied for 11th. Now atop the board, it's a tie. KJ Choi and Darren Clark both finished 7 under, followed by a multi-way tie for 3rd. And Wisconsin volleyball wraps up its final weekend of non-conference play against Green Bay and Northern Illinois tonight, facing the Phoenix, and it's another sweep for the second-ranked Badgers. Wisconsin faces Northern Illinois tomorrow at 6, then conference play begins next Friday. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.
You've got enough to think about maintaining. Good thing the 2021 Volkswagen Atlas and Atlas Cross Sport have a lower cost of maintenance than Toyota Highlander. Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the spacious and refined 2021 Atlas SE Tech with 4Motion for just $449 a month.
No one has ever reinvented mattress shopping until now. The grand opening of Slumberland Sleep Solutions, where we've simplified, uncomplicated, and laid things out for you. Start with a quick rest match to pick your basic mattress type.
You love memory foam.
I really do. Then shop the information and rating system on each bed. Did you know you can get great back support with a soft feel? It's true, and easy to find. Mattress shopping, reinvented, only at Slumberland Furniture.
Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021 is here. Participating restaurants will provide a 3-course lunch starting at $15 and a 3-course dinner starting at $25, featuring wine and more. Don't miss Madison Magazine's Fall Restaurant Week 2021, starting September 19th through the 24th. For participating restaurant menus and details, visit MadisonRestaurantWeek.com. Presenting sponsor, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund. Supporting sponsor, E&J Gallo Winery.
Backed by popular demand, Hy-Vee drive-through flu shot clinics. Just follow the signs in your Hy-Vee parking lot to get your flu shot right from your car. It's easy, convenient, and no appointment or prescription is necessary. Drive-through flu shots are offered on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 3 to 7 p.m. and Saturdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Or get your flu shot inside your Hy-Vee pharmacy at any time with no appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, you get a 20-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
Good morning.
Good morning. Get a sausage biscuit or a sausage McMuffin paired with hash browns. Each bundle just $2.
This is Iowa. We just haven't been properly introduced. Say hello to the place where rolling hills meet slow bills, where our fields, inside and out, are always growing, and where the fun is just getting started. This is Iowa. So, when are you coming to see us?
You've got enough to think about maintaining. Good thing the 2021 Volkswagen Atlas and Atlas Cross Sport have a lower cost of maintenance than Toyota Highlander. Come into your Volkswagen dealer today and lease the stylish and versatile 2021 Atlas Cross Sport SE Tech with 4Motion for just $439 a month.
Help us collect 6,000 kids' winter coats during Coats for Kids.
You're watching News 3 Now at 10.
And Gary's here with the final check of our forecast.
Very comfortable out there. The humidity levels have dropped quite a bit. Not like it was very humid earlier today, but with the temperatures cooling off, it's pretty comfortable. Live view from the Edgewater Skycam. Skies are clear to partly cloudy across much of southern Wisconsin. Still 60 in Madison, but to the northwest, skies have really cleared out, and the humidity levels have dropped already down to 41 in Black River Falls, mainly in the 50s to our north and west. And dew point temperatures continue to fall down to 50 in Madison. We were in the lower 60s earlier. Those dew points upper 30s and middle 40s to our north and west. That'll allow temperatures here in town to drop to about 47 by tomorrow morning. Look for sunny skies tomorrow with a high of 77. A little warmer for Sunday, 84. 83 Monday with some thunderstorms in the afternoon and at night. Then cooler weather arrives next week. First day of fall on Wednesday. Temperatures in the mid-60s. Here around 70 by next weekend.
All right, Gary, thanks a lot. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 10.
Do something good. Have a great weekend. And Eric and I will see you on Monday.